It's live, man.
Oh man, we're fancy.
Okay, so we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Well,
how many times are we gonna say we're fucking live?
You might have to edit what I just said.
we'll be right back, guys.
If we're live, I don't know if we can edit it.
I think we're live, like the film's rolling, but like not like we're like broadcasting straight to YouTube right now.
Oh, good.
No, they're gonna edit.
Shit. Good.
Yeah, we're gonna edit.
All right, hell.
He's like backing out. He's like, I'm getting in trouble.
Well, that was good seeing you guys. All right, so the easiest way to start, since now we have video, thanks to Cam, is
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Because I would have never figured this shit out. We'd been on a webcam. I'd been like, let me just turn a shitty camera on my laptop. So let's go around the circle. We'll introduce ourselves so that like when we get famous, everybody knows who we were from the jump.
Have you met me? I know I am. That's all that matters.
Fuck it, they don't know.
Everybody that's redneck Fabio over there.
Right? Hillbilly Fabio.
I got all my teeth though.
Huh?
I got all my teeth though.
I mean,
You don't have internet fighter. Let's not.
I keep fighting in Virginia.
you'll either get them knocked out from the fights or meth. I mean,
Probably the Mountain
Spoons
Dew.
are in the parking lot.
so let's start with Justin.
All right, so I'm Justin Goins.
That works.
I'm Hunter Peeler. Cameron Moss.
I am Daniel Smiley Wilkins.
Rebecca Goins. I'm not saying my name.
That's Lucas the gangster.
That's right, Crab King. And I am Eric Iraq Bollinger.
Or
Dad
as
bod.
he calls himself,
Motar.
Fat Eric sometimes.
Fat Iraq.
Fatty
Fat Iraq.
We're gonna learn something.
The assault turtle.
Real, straight assault.
That's what it is. When my Crab King sticker peels off, I'm gonna replace it with an
No,
assault
that
turtle thing
sounds
that I
like
made.
that
Have it
literally
just with
sounds
like a
like
knife under your shirt.
you go on like a nickname generator, and that's what you get, assault turtle.
Assault turtle.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So, cold open question. Rebecca and I were having this
No,
conversation.
definitely not. I'm not doing it.
Yes,
you're
I
doing
can't
it.
wait.
Oh, you're doing it because Rebecca and I, we started this conversation and then I stopped it because I was like, this is going to be perfect. Is the ocean just jail for aliens?
That was another. All right.
Hold on. And I asked because Rebecca sent me this fucked up video with these fish and they're all translucent. Every damn one of these fuckers.
lights.
With lights.
So like they're so
Like there's-
far
Put a
down
shut up so they can see
that
it. You
there
got it?
is no sun. Like it's just pitch black.
It's the fat one with the light over its head.
No.
No,
Like this
no,
is like an
no.
octopus
Okay.
that lights up, but
Straight
it's
at it.
translucent.
Okay, so they're translucent. They're like
They're fucking
like
aliens.
this.
Is what they are. They're
But they
aliens.
are like generating actual light within their bodies.
I have to give my
Just
dad
hanging
a
out in there.
Can I key in on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, from a fisherman's standpoint, bait fish are attracted to light. So I feel like that's probably just something that they do. Because, like, down that deep, there's no, like, structure, nothing that they could hunt off of, and it's so deep, a lot of them can't see. But,
That's why I like
like,
the
they
huge
can
factual
see,
around here.
they can see light. So any bait fish, like when we go fishing, we put lights down and draw bait up, and that draws bigger fish. So if they have a light, their food's just coming to them.
Okay, so y'all look at this.
Yeah.
What, we watching TikTok?
Yo, I go rabbit hole
These are
hard on the ocean.
The aliens.
We don't know what's in that thing.
Okay, so look, there's no like body structure. There's no
They're all like
goldfish.
gelatinous.
Yeah, they're all like
that
that.
gives me
But look at them.
Ooh, that
So
gives me the
these are
chills.
like way down in there. So
They're all fucking translucent and neon.
I'm telling you, it's got
but
something
look how
for
it's
the
like
bait.
generating
I'm
light.
telling you, that motherfucker's an alien.
Is that thermal though?
No,
It's
they
not thermal
legitimately look like that.
No, it's because they're aliens.
I don't know.
Okay, so the whole thing is if you take a fish out of water, they can't breathe. So that's what the whole concept is it's a purgatory or a prison.
Why is it a prison? It's another planet, right?
Yeah, it's we're all within the same planet.
They die if they get out of the water. They'll die. Smiley. Quit being stupid.
He's pretty, okay?
Okay? That's kind of
This
wild.
guy's called
Hey, did it come out that
990.
the Titanic was a fake?
Yeah, so.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, they switched the names.
Yeah,
The owner's competitors, everybody was on that fucking boat.
Yep.
They switched the names because there was an older one. They switched the names.
The Olympia.
Yeah, so they would get the insurance money from it. Because you can go to all the old, like their competitors' houses, and they're still up. The mansions and everything are still up.
Well, that's like that shit. I can't believe people believe that. When they took a fucking 55-gallon drum, stuck 6 people in it and run it with a PlayStation controller, kiss my ass. Them son of the bitches is all on Epstein's Island or wherever chilling. None of them's dead.
They were all about to be like indicted or some shit for something.
Right?
And then suddenly like their tube blew up and next thing you know, no more billionaires.
No more people.
I like to think that if I was a billionaire, I could somehow manage to construct a much better submarine. Than whatever the fuck they were like. Yeah, I think I could come up with a more convincing fake death too.
I would just buy a submarine.
That is
Like-
definitely a
I mean, like, listen, I saw the Tupac hologram. I could figure out how to hologram myself, like jumping off a cliff or some shit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Dude, faking death would be so easy, I feel like.
Bro,
Probably.
Tupac's not dead.
Yeah.
He lives
All you'd have to do is
Hey, you see the dude that killed Tupac got arrested?
Yes.
They got a whole thing on it.
I did.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Dude's
so,
like 50 years old, but he's arrested for killing Tupac.
I knew a traveling nurse, and she was a friend of mine's mom, and she had a husband. Well, they were working in Vegas when Tupac got brought in.
No shit.
And I asked him, I was like, was Tupac dead? He was like, yeah, he was very dead. He did not fake that. And I was like,
He was
oh.
very dead.
Oh, it was an inside job 100-fold.
You ever,
Boy.
you said billionaire. I just thought about this. Like everybody's like fusses at Conor McGregor because he does cocaine and has a yacht or whatever. You ever honestly be like, what would I do as a billionaire? Oh, I'd be unstoppable.
Oh,
And I might not be likable. You know, you ever think about that? Like a politician. People's like, well, if I was a politician, I'd change. No, I'll tell you. If Justin was 2024 or whatever, I'll tell you what would happen.
I'd run for president.
Sign every bill. I'd break every law. I'd get out of there after I got caught. I'd do 2 years in federal prison, and then I'd write a book about it. I didn't have to worry about a thing again.
oh, I'm doing.
That's the truth.
I'm telling you right now. If I have big plans, like if I was the president, but the first thing I would do, abolish the IRS totally, 100%. I'd roll up in the IRS building and be like, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. I'd just walk past the cubicles firing people. And they'd be like, well,
Flash grenades
and then people would be like, well, how are we going to pay for shit? And I'd be like, don't you worry. And then I would take over like Luxembourg or some shit.
Don't you worry. Eric's got a plan.
Actually, first thing I would do is at my like inaugural press conference, I'd be like, listen, all you foreign countries that want to fuck around,
About to find the fuck out.
just know I know where the codes are and I know where the button is. Fuck around and find out. Like I'm itching to nuke some motherfuckers.
Oh, all right.
And then instantly I'd get assassinated.
Here we
So
go.
that's why I would have a Mexican vice president. I'd be like,
Jose.
listen here.
Plan.
I'd be
Jose
like,
Martinez.
Big vice president and president.
I'd be like, listen here.
thing.
You fuckers are y'all gonna let me do what I want to do unless you want the floodgates to open up at the south border. I suggest you let me and Vice President Santiago just leave us to our own devices.
Hey, did you see the? I saw this the other day. Me and Rebecca went down a conspiracy hole of the world the other night. But it was Joe Rogan who was talking about. I didn't even know who he had on there, but they were talking about how they have all the video of the atom bombs.
Oh yeah.
And the camera never moves and the film never gets destroyed.
Oh, I said that.
Yeah.
Like,
I literally sent it.
It's probably miles and miles away.
Fuck no, it's not.
no, it was like here. Like, it was
Oh, it was like under.
It was like if that blew up.
Did you
it was
see how
Yeah,
filmed it?
they were testing this shit in the
That's what I'm
40s.
saying.
So the real footage that they filmed, it was from mirrors. Like they had cameras in boxes, and then they had mirrors bouncing it off, so they could actually get the footage.
All right, let's
See, there's your
talk
fucking
about
camera,
that.
man.
he actually does.
This fucking breaks that shit.
Oh, you
down.
gonna bust a conspiracy cam? This is gonna be great.
I love a good conspiracy, but
Okay, I can work with
like,
that.
Post Malone and Joe Rogan talk about this.
Let's talk about the movie
Yeah.
a minute though. Okay, so you're telling me we live streamed. Okay, we didn't even have like FaceTime until what, 20 years ago, maybe? I was in the military then, so.
I know when Dad went in 05 to Iraq, we could.
Okay, so 40 years before that, before cell phones or anything like that, we were live streaming from the moon, us walking on there.
You
And
can
I
see
can't even get
or
good
the
reception.
The boot print from the
on
suit
150
and
over
on
here.
the moon.
Or we
They're
actually went to the moon, but we couldn't live stream it, so Stanley Kubrick filmed it on a set.
So
Did they leave him behind? Because the ship goes up and the footage keeps going.
No. He's saying like
saying it was
they
filmed on
faked the
set.
film actually.
They faked the film, but we actually went to the moon.
That's possible.
No, so.
Well, didn't Russia actually beat us to the
Yeah,
Armstrong, he literally, they have
He's
it
got
on
what?
camera
Is it-
repeating over and over, we never win.
Well, he's like
I never did.
140 though.
But before that, before he got old, he was saying it.
Well, it's
Like,
Don't
it
we
was
have good
like,
enough
so I
telescopes
got
we
a
can see the
picture
flag?
of when we went to the moon supposedly. And there's no
I ain't got a fucking
stars.
telescope.
There's like no stars.
so,
Where are they?
here's why I don't think we ever went to the moon.
Why?
Because Buzz Aldrin has been asked like a gazillion times by like every time he's walking someone, and like all these conspiracy theorists will be like, just tell me right into my face, swear to God you went to the moon. I have a Bible, put your hand on it, tell me you went to the moon. And like the last time somebody did it, he punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't say shit, he was like, oh. And I mean, this old man punched this dude in the face. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you,
Since the
I
freaking 60s.
would swear to God on much lesser things. Like I would, if somebody was like, Eric, swear to God that blue Doritos are the best flavor, I'd be like, I swear to God, blue Doritos are my favorite flavor.
Oh, well, that's
Like if
I
I went to, yeah, Cool Ranch is the best. If I went,
That's a fucking
Agree.
listen, if I went to the moon and somebody was like, Eric, did you go to the moon? I'm like, fuck yeah, I went to the moon.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be able to shut me up about it. I'd be like, let me tell you what I did on the moon.
To the shit.
I took a shit just to watch it float through space. I tethered myself to the spaceship and I took a shit. I pissed just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Like-
It would just float around inside your pants because
Be
it's
like,
sealed off.
oh no, I would have taken the whole shit off.
And you're gonna
I'd have been out there bare ass with just a helmet.
Just the helmet.
Just a helmet.
That's some Rick and Morty shit right
Just like just like hanging onto a spaceship. I would have to just to know what happened.
If you talk
I'd be-
about it, it'd be like a jetpack.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Like if I went to the moon, like that's all I would ever fucking talk about. Like I wouldn't be able to have a conversation without being like, so you know,
I did shit on the
I took a shit on the moon. I would start every conversation with, I took a shit on the moon.
Like,
So I don't understand, like, why these fuckers won't be like,
you have to stick
We went
something
to
on
the
your
moon.
ass that sucks it out. Like how they shit on the International Space Station.
They got so it's like a,
How dare you?
They literally sit on it.
A great name.
and it has a button, and I don't know if there's a gap or something.
It's
But
got to
like-
have some sort of suction.
Yeah,
else that
it's
thing's
got-
just gonna
yeah.
float.
It does, it suction, and then it releases it.
That's gotta feel great.
Right?
it's like a reverse
like-
bidet.
I enjoy my shits.
Hemorrhoids are coming out today.
What's
I
that?
enjoy my morning shits, and when they're really good, they're good. But I can only imagine like having a
That would speed up the process.
yeah.
Could you imagine, like,
I'm
when
not-
you drank the spaceship coffee?
Really interested.
Yeah, they're one of the Ultimate Fighters. The dude actually went and did that and got
She
like
does it regularly.
got like his asshole cleaned out to cut weight.
Oh yeah, because Dana was like, so you can't make weight unless you get your ass cleaned out, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. And he was like, yeah, I did it in Thailand. And he was like, right.
Yeah, oh, wait.
Yeah,
As soon as you say Thailand.
Right. That was what happened.
Did you know in
One of the
Singapore
lady boys?
that weed is so illegal that, like, if you get caught with weed in Singapore, that the penalty is death?
What?
Yeah, I just learned this shit on my way here.
Right, like in some countries, if you go like back on your word, they cut your tongue out. Like,
Yeah.
America's got so soft.
We are living in a time that people are still burying women from the shoulder down and stoning them to death in public. Like that's
Oh,
what
that's
I
crazy.
witnessed in the, like overseas and stuff like that. Like
That was like 40
and
years
it's just that's just like for rumor's sake that she may not be a virgin when she gets married or something like that. It's just whatever her husband assumes because he's ready for the next one.
Yeah.
That's why when people say they don't like America, they can fucking leave because this is like the best place to
Sorry.
be.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about a serious subject.
Oh, God.
I did an 8-hour. It's not serious at all. An 8-hour.
You have way too much free time to
And
work.
it just fucking hang on.
Oh, no.
Hey, it's almost dead.
I know what he's getting ready to do. I know
I
he's
know
getting
exactly what he's gonna do.
I know.
Apparently, if you
He did the
gay,
animal comparison.
like certain
Do you know,
parts
have you
of
seen
it-
this
So
thing?
first, ask him.
Oh no. Oh, you should see. He told me he was doing it, and I was like, he's got entirely too much time on his hands at work.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh no, wait till you see this spreadsheet. Like,
He's got a fucking spreadsheet.
What would
yeah,
win
he's got
in a
an
fight, a
Excel sheet.
tiger or a
And-
bear?
This is like what continent has the most deadly animals between
Let's make it a
Africa,
thing.
And air.
Land, sea, and air. Florida.
land, sea, air,
Those are
and
meth heads, son.
Florida man to get you every time.
That is a fair statement.
Listen, I got because I'm gonna lay out the stats. Overall, what is the most dangerous continent out of these three? Africa, North America, and Australia.
Australia.
Okay,
So you would think.
so you would think,
What? Yeah, that's what he said.
yeah. So Australia
Put the,
came in
put the headphones
third.
back on.
North America.
North America came in second, and Africa whooped the shit
They got lions.
out of us
Yeah, 'cause
with
they're-
mammals, right?
Wait,
Because you see, like,
with
North
mammals?
Oh,
America.
no, wait a minute. So
North
what we
America,
did
they
was,
take it,
so
pretty much take it
mammals,
away.
sea creatures, insects, and then other. And when he sent, and
Oh,
when he
wait,
told,
is the Congo in Africa?
yes.
Yeah, the whole
That's what-
continent.
And then when he texted me and he was like other, and I was like, what the fuck is other?
Cassowary,
Like
son. 8-foot fucking bird with a spike on its foot that'll put it through your chest.
Yeah, and it's got this big hard thing on its head, like it headbutts you, so that it
What's it
stuns you
called?
before.
Cassowary.
Yeah.
A castle.
That's Australia. So, hang on, I'll give you the stats right quick. See, I got the whole.
Picking on a
so you don't
lineup.
block
See,
the man.
that's the difference with me.
a nice
I'm at
spreadsheet,
work.
too.
I'm telling you, I have a list of like
How do
old
they have time
filters.
for this shit?
Like,
Awesome job.
Oh, I was working at home when he was, and
I kill bugs all day, man. Like this.
Speaking of bugs, North America came in first with 5. They had to kill something to make this list.
see, I was shocked
Yeah, it has to
that
have,
North
like,
America
a
somehow won
legit
this shit.
record that it's had
Fire ants
human
kill people.
fatalities.
Yeah, and they're not even on there. I'm like,
Well, it's because-
they have to be like instant death. Like,
Oh, what's
Yeah.
the
Black
deadliest
widows.
bug in North America?
they have a black widow and then they have a red widow in Florida.
Yeah.
Of course,
told you.
Fucking Florida.
Of course, it's
And then Australia had 3, and Africa had 2.
Turtle Man.
Snakes. Africa had 20 deadly snakes. I got a
Like
name, right?
instant death.
North America had 10, Australia had 8. Mammals, Africa had 10, North America had 7, Australia had 3. And let's see. Sea, Australia had 11, North America had 4, and Africa had 2. Australia has a fucking thing that looks like a blob with a little pipe that sticks out, and if it hits you, you die.
Yeah.
What was that thing called?
How's it gonna hit you? It's like a
Like if you
slug?
walk, it's like,
It's just like hanging
Oh,
out.
it's
and they have a fucked up slug that kills people.
Yeah.
They got the blue ringed octopus too.
Yeah.
The thing's like no bigger than that big.
Yeah.
It'll kill
Portuguese man of war.
Yeah.
And listen, I found out too, everybody's like, the
Lion
shit they
fish.
say in America is dumb. I got it. Hang on here. So here's America's 50-year kill count for our scariest animals, right? And everybody's like, black bears, they're not that big, they don't kill you.
Those motherfuckers.
That is a lie.
Right?
I've
Here's a-
hunted them things.
I was
That
gonna
is
say
a
bears in
lie.
general.
So out of the last
video
50
to Justin
years,
today of a brown
brown bear,
killing
grizzly,
people.
70, snakes 57, sharks 57, black bear 54, alligator 33, cougars 16, polar bears 10, and wolf 2.
What kind of cougar are we talking about? Like the animal cougar or like
This.
old ladies?
Yeah.
Are we
And
talking?
then like bison was on the list.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
But
they
it
think
maimed
it's scary.
people, and then we're not even talking about it. It was just, I was like, because we always got this argument over, she says, I'm not going to Australia. Everything kills you there. I was like, America's. And it was like 26 to 25. They had one more animal. But then when I got, because Africa had hippos, elephants, lions,
Hyenas.
hyenas, rhinoceroses,
Hippopotamus, those motherfuckers are nasty.
Yeah.
Those bitches
Baboons.
are dangerous.
Water buffaloes.
yeah, water buffaloes, like all the things, right?
But also
Leopard.
they have drop bears.
I get this is
Oh, do you know, like, there's iguana watches in Florida?
Yeah, when it freezes.
If it gets too cold, they'll freeze and drop out of fucking trees.
Yeah.
It will knock you the fuck out.
He's got
They got
to get on
pythons
the
here, too.
inside, right?
That was one on the list. That was the only one on the list in Africa that wasn't a poisonous snake. It was
Bro, I want to go
African
hunt
rock pythons.
pythons so bad.
Oh, you want to go to the Python Bowl? I'm so fucking down, bro. It's a Python Bowl. It's a 7-day thing.
Oh,
Go
is this
in.
where you catch the pythons?
Yes, for invasive
Hey,
species.
we've been talking about this since, like, I first started staying at your house.
Winner gets a custom-made snakeskin football.
There's a YouTube dude that I watch. All he does is hunt python. He used to hunt
I'm
alligators.
telling y'all, I could go down there and win that.
Oh yeah, the
Ew,
python
no.
cowboy guy.
Yeah, python
Yeah.
cowboy. For
That
real,
dude
it's
is
nuts.
Oh man,
Yeah,
he
he
walks
was an
right up on
alligator.
him and just grabs him by the head like it ain't shit.
I grab them, but the thing is like I gotta do a double check to see what I'm grabbing because if I grab the wrong one,
I want to
There's no venomous snake that gets up there.
no. But they ain't all that big. They catch a lot of little ones.
You know,
as long as they don't have
you
a
know what
diamond shape,
Asia
they're
has
good.
though?
Asians.
I didn't do Asia.
But
Should have done Asia.
they have tigers.
Lions.
Yeah.
Ramen.
Panda bears.
They
Ramen.
have
They do have ramen.
But
Polar, they have
koala
panda bears.
bears.
They have-
Koala bears
Those
are
are mean
nasty,
motherfuckers.
dude.
That's Australia.
That's Australia.
Still, koala bears are fucking.
No, I saw one attack. No, I saw one attack a
They
7-year-old.
carry
But no, they have those Komodo dragons.
Oh shit, I forgot about those.
But how,
They're nasty too. Like
Motherfuckers
their
that just,
mouth.
yeah, they just
They
slobber on
like
you and you die.
any bodily fluid. There's not anything like that.
I didn't know if they're like getting it on.
What?
No, it's because they don't leave the marsupial trees, so they just like
What,
poop on
koalas?
themselves all day, and then if one gets it, then like all of them.
Oh yeah,
That-
and koalas
That was
are
not on
fucking
Izzy's
stupid
Koala
too.
World. That
Right?
fun fact.
Right?
Koalas are
Because
Going
when
on there.
it was Brendan Schaub and Joe Rogan, they were on. I think they were on JRE, but they could have been on.
Fire the Kid.
Yeah, whatever. But they were talking about Theo was in Australia.
Yeah.
And it was he's like, man, there's koalas down here. There's all this down here. And he was like, hey man, you better be careful. Like koalas carry chlamydia. You better wash your hands. He was like, he better wash his hands. I got some things too.
Dude,
Yo, we had, I forgot to tell y'all, Wednesday, we were at class, and you know we got the random crackheads walk by. We found a meth spoon out there earlier.
you didn't see it.
Yeah, when we was conditioned, it was nuts.
But this guy kept,
It was bent like it never.
yeah,
it
this
was
guy kept
bad.
walking by and he was like, how y'all been training here? I'm thinking about getting into it. You know, how much is a month? I told him, that's not too bad. I was like, bro, you got $100 a month, you spend that shit on meth. But anyway, he was telling me all this stuff, and then he shook my hand. As soon as he shook my hand, Jake freaked out, you know, 'cause he's like, come on, let's go to the car, come on to the car. And I was like, what's up, dude? He's like, put your hand out. And he pulled out a bottle of Germex. He was like, rub it in real good.
Jake is a cop for all y'all listening.
Yeah,
that don't know.
it was in this area. It was hilarious.
Thought you were gonna say he
I
was
think
pulling
we
out
should
a
have
test
opened
kit to see
that
what was on your
meth
hand, not
lab.
Germex.
Just to test our street skills.
Fight at meth head? I think
Just
it's a
invite them
terrible
all
idea.
in. They've been watching us, right? They've
what
been
we thought.
sizing
Yo,
us
they
up.
do watch
They've been
us.
sizing us up. Let's let them in.
I'm Brazilian
Just go
kicking
for it.
10 dudes.
Every now and again, I look up and I see a meth head during kids' class, like just standing there, like, I can fuck up those 9-year-olds. And I'm like, please come in here.
We have that in the
Please
women's
come in
class
here.
sometime. They just kind of sit there and just like,
No, the real question is, how many toddlers do you think you can take in a fight?
How big a toddler's like?
I'm talking about max toddlers, like maximum toddlers.
okay, do they have any training? Because
Or all
regular toddlers
Or dogs.
are like
Bruh.
our kind of toddlers that like born in the gym.
The first one is getting kneed directly between the eyes.
Just took a hard.
So you just
Because
sit
like the fear factor,
We would 100% start wrist locking small children.
the fear factor
Jason
of
must
me
teach
like
us
just
all wrist like
flat.
All you have to do is
First one.
walk fast.
Yeah.
They got little legs, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Abby can
Some
run
of those
pretty
little
fast.
fuckers are
Bullshit,
Yeah,
bro.
she's a
That
grown
motherfucker
human.
walks slow as hell.
She walks slow. She can run fast.
Yo, I'll tell you what. I can't wait. I want to see if this. I hope this
You ever
story
seen a
does
bird
not
off
get
a
topped.
surf slope?
I get a call from Sensei Joe on a judo night. He's like, "You ain't gonna believe this." I was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Crazy Todd. You know the guy that's uptown?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Crazy Todd took a shit during judo." I was like, "What do you mean he took a shit during judo?" He's like, he sat on the trash can outside the
that who
door
did it?
and took a shit during judo.
Oh my god, the cop came up there kickboxing.
Well, I had to call it. I called the city because I just wanted, like, Todd don't even know he done it, right? And I just wanted to, and they sent me to a police officer, and he'd been up here before, so they figured it was that David Blanchard. And he goes, I said, look, I don't want to file a report because he's not going to remember, and I don't got cameras. He's like, well, what do you need? And I was like, I just need a bag of shit taken away. That's really all I care about. He was dying laughing. But I was like, that's all, you know, I'd rather him not shit out in the middle of class. Like everybody's
Jake is
doing
awesome.
judo
He's
throws.
right there in the window.
Yeah, they're doing harai gochis and he's doing fucking uchi turds. Pointing there.
There's so many rumors with him. Like, there's rumors that he was going to be a great football player, got into drugs.
It's
There's
true.
rumors that
He's
his
got a family.
Yeah, his family are rich as fuck, like shit like that.
They ain't rich, but they live here and they're normal. But it's also true that he shot chess pieces out of his ass while I was doing head count, to jail.
Oh, here
You know.
comes the one that we're talking about right now.
He's special.
That motherfucker always be
Do
watching.
we want a special guest?
Hell no. Man. Don't be friends
Wait,
with
can we
everybody.
get it on
The
film?
sanitizer right there. We'll just he can have like
Before you
one
walk through the
spot.
door, shh. Yeah.
You
hose
think
him down.
that he got fleas? I guarantee it.
Listen, you know how you said like if you had $1 million or whatever, you already know what I'm gonna do. I would have like 1,000 orphans and homeless people.
No,
living
if
there.
you had $1
It'd be
million,
like a
I would
massive
give you an
camp.
allowance, and there would be people that were not allowed to take
Justin
money
says
from
we'd
you.
always be poor like the next day because I'm like, you want some money? You want some money?
Oh, I'm telling you right now, if I won like the Powerball's at $1.4 billion. I
know, right?
And I drive past the billboard every day on my way to the office, and
Are you thinking
And
what
I-
I'm thinking with it?
that we'd have a compound.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but I told Amber, I said, I'm telling you right now, I said, if my compound don't have a bat cave, I was like, I have done something wrong.
Me and Eric have started a wish list of our compound and necessities, and it's like 90%
Don't even make a
of
spreadsheet?
exaggerated
Yes.
things that we were never going to use, but we have to have.
space
Flamethrowers, like
I just
Space
want to be
toilet.
sponsored by Chick-fil-A, so I don't have to pay for it anymore.
Space
Chick-fil-A's
toilet.
banging that burrito.
If y'all ever get rich, I wear, you know, any kind of thermal gear.
Bro, you're gonna be rich.
Y'all,
Dude,
Energy.
hey,
I'm gonna tell you something that y'all would be
Use 'em?
super addicted to. What's that website I sent you where it's like an auction?
First
Oh,
name,
the
you go.
It's
military.
all
Oh, the
military
government auction?
and-
Oh yeah. No, trust me. You can buy
sick shit on
submarines.
there.
You can buy fucking tanks.
Like
Yeah.
GTA.
All
Oh,
kinds
no.
of army. You can buy.
Is it like
uh,
cheap? Or like cheap considering for what it is?
I mean,
you're gonna lose
considering.
your-
I
you
mean,
can buy
like,
all kinds of Hummers and like artillery. Like you will lose your mind.
I mean, I found
You can buy a
a,
surplus of a bunch of shit, too.
I found a fully functional submarine for
Yeah.
for like $100,000.
We need that. We need that. Because let me tell you.
I don't know what the fuck
hey, I do not want to go in a recirculating fart tube for months.
I can
Fuck
tell you
that.
right now,
I can't get out.
I don't know what the fuck I would do with a submarine.
I'm
Just
just
have
having
it-
like they drop a
This
bomb.
man really
Yeah,
just
make
had
a
a
clubhouse.
fart
Kids
too.
in there,
Yeah, it'd be-
and then
it'll be
whenever
a
they
clubhouse.
Back up, they release it. Like,
Yo, I've multiple times thought about digging a hole in my yard and putting like a bunker in there. Not because I'm scared of shit, just because it'd be cool to have a tunnel and another place to go.
Did you
There's
know
a dude
that?
that did that in Iron Station.
Did you know
It
that you can
collapsed
buy?
and killed some kids in it.
Damn. that house in over by your mama's old house used to have one.
Yeah.
Did you know that you
There's
could
a
buy bunkers from Home Depot's website?
Really?
Yeah. You can buy houses
we
from
have
Home Depot. Yeah.
We have one.
It'd be like making
I
a
said,
fort.
why don't we have one?
Bro, let's do that for the next
Or
G.
get my phone and go.
Yo, the-
Look, here's what I need to happen. You want to talk about going on auction? I need them to give up on this Dollar General because nobody will work there. And we just expand Saga all the way to Dollar General.
Yeah.
Gap that thing open, a hole right there, and just have.
You hear that, Cam? What
Yeah,
I hear
I'll
is
see
we have
this
full
way by
podcast
school.
studio.
yeah.
I think we need to buy.
Well, if we had that,
No, we need to buy church.
No, we need a
buy
goddamn school.
We need a school.
I
So
will,
we have a
I will pay
cafeteria.
rent in that
The
motherfucker.
pool,
Yeah.
we have a cafeteria.
We got dorms.
Fighters could
We
literally.
would have like a library that would be like a
We could-
center of like, you know,
No, the
recreation.
library would be the fucking library.
They have locker rooms.
The library would be the
showers,
fucking
things like
library.
that.
Not
Well,
let-
and-
I'm not
There's
letting you
enough
give my
rooms that
library
people have
away.
like bedrooms and their own living spaces is far enough.
Yeah.
away.
You ever
And
seen
yo-
the Accepted?
I would be down for
We
that.
have a sick
Yes.
ass playground.
I love that movie.
It used to be like parkour.
That's exactly what I would do.
You know, what is it?
Or
Amer-
mental, it's
I think American,
Gymnasium, a gym.
and I could be wrong, but American top
Then
team,
we'd never have to leave. We could just let everybody come to us.
right?
We'd never have to leave. We could
Have
grow
an
our own shit
auditorium.
out back.
I don't like
Hunter could go kill everything.
Remember Waco?
Oh, Hunter, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you right
Wake
now.
up. When the government shows up, I'm like, listen, bro, we ain't got no guns, but feel free to come on in. We're gonna fuck you up.
Yo, speaking of which,
Yeah, if shit goes down, just everybody come to
Never
my
be
house.
hungry.
Hunter's gonna, Hunter's gonna, I don't know what it's gonna be called yet, but I'm gonna force him to start a
I have no
YouTube channel.
Oh, we already got named Fuck Your Mom Outdoors.
I kill it.
That's not gonna work, buddy.
You're not
Fuck,
gonna be able
fuck
to
your
call
mom
Fuck Your
outdoors
Mom
is not
Outdoors.
gonna work.
He said, "Fuck your mama."
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
Well,
We need to
Fuck
make
Your Mom
our
Outdoors,
website.
episode 26.
It's catchy, but you know.
All five
We
of
just
you have
shot,
been
we just
watching
shot a
this whole
whatever
time.
grain load right here on Fuck Your Mom Outdoors. I don't think it's, you know.
No, because we always talked about starting a fun show, like me and my buddies. But we was like, I couldn't be like the dude on TV being like, yeah, like we come and sit in this nice food plot, like our wind's the perfect thing. Like that's not me. I'd be like, yeah, we out here.
That's what's gonna
About
do.
4 bears deep. We're fucking
That's
sending
what's
it,
gonna
bud.
be. That's what it'll sell though. Like I'm telling you, you could. People would love that. You
Here-
should take them hunting and fishing, and you're real.
Here's what
Yeah.
we do, Hunter. We have a joint YouTube where at the end of it, you kill something and explain it. But what we do is me and you, we'll have somebody drop us off in like the most liberal places in the world, and we'll wear our "Make America Great Again" hats, and we'll just walk around and be like, "Sup, pussy."
I'm down.
And we'll see how long it takes before somebody tries to fight us. My guess is under 30 seconds. Somebody will be like, "I will fuck you up," and I'm like, "You're welcome to try."
Big Karen, son.
Fuck no. I'll be like, "Listen, bro, we'll square up right now."
I saw the greatest video ever of a
And then I'll
Karen.
have Hunter shoot him in the heart with a bow.
It was a Karen on meth.
Liberals aren't too big on fighting. They're more just like yellers. You're canceled. You're done.
Like, I'm gonna report you. And be like, "Please do
You're
this." Like, you know how many views I'm about to get when you report me?
Fair enough.
Cam, is this subject switch? I need to know how fast you go on that bicycle going down the
Yeah, look.
mountain. Like, no shit, I need to know how fast. Do you have like a speedometer? Like,
get
how
nervous
fast
for
you
you.
get going?
Off road or on road?
I don't care.
On
I just
those
want to know how
trails.
fast. Both.
Like on the trails.
On road, I've hit 60.
Jesus Christ!
I've almost killed every one of them motherfuckers because they like coming out of nowhere when I'm driving the trailer.
What are you going on the trail?
Trail, I've probably hit 40 or so.
Jesus.
Dang,
That's
fun,
up at,
though.
No wonder Caleb getting so damn.
yeah.
My
That's in the
brain-
mountains. Cause
Don't talk to Broken Pinky Toe over there. Why?
Because
Wait till he gets punched in the face. I mean, it's a little worse, but it'd be alright.
I think it's because whenever I'm racing a mountain bike, she sees me go by, and that's it for the next 3 hours.
Dog, I bothered you. No shit.
Oh, I was too. When Luke got up there, I was sitting over at the table and my heart was like,
Oh, I know. It's so
and the whole time you're trying to tell him stuff and I'm like, "Be heavy, Luke." And I was like, I should just shut the fuck up.
you have no idea how hard it is for us to like not say a thing or cheer or whatever. We're just like the whole
I
time.
looked over like,
over and grab his wrist, pussy. I mean,
I looked over. I
just
think it
stand
was-
up.
Oh, and my biggest fear was like, holy shit, is this thing mic'd where we were? Because I was like, if we're live streaming and if we were like mic'd, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Okay, good, yeah, he's pretty loud.
I gotta cut that part up because we got Nitro yelling at Blitz, just run, run, run. It's good.
I'm telling you, you need me and Hunter to commentate.
No, I want to keep this thing going. I don't want to cancel it.
No, what we do is we do an unrated, like we do a uncensored commentary, and then we do like the, "Hey, you paid for this,
Like,
so
no, we
we're
just
gonna do
preview,
professional
like,
commentary."
You do a whole commentate and you post a video, and then we'll just like react to it.
Yeah, like the fight companion.
Wait, like,
You can do your own fight companion.
Yeah. So
That would be
you
good.
video the fights, and then we'll just record ourselves reacting to the fights. Like,
that'd be good.
what the fuck is this?
I was watching people's, because you know I was running around the whole time, and like there was a couple of them where I was like watching people's reactions. One, when Baki and that dude, I was like,
Dude, he's jacked.
That was
Yeah.
I got in the middle because I didn't think Forrest would get there in time, and Jose was.
Oh my god,
might
no,
have
that
been
was
asleep.
I told
that was
him that, I was
Owen's
like-
buddy. That was him and Owen.
And so I got in the middle and I was sitting there thinking,
yeah.
if they
They
come
were-
off of this stage, they're gonna smash the first couple tables because they were coming. But that was one, and then I watched everybody's face when Lindsay went up because she was literally our youngest, right? And all the adults were watching, and everybody was just, she did incredible, but everybody was just like, you could tell everybody's, yeah. Nobody's wanting to say anything because he was talking, but like, you know, but it was funny to watch. There was another one.
Owen.
Jake's was like
well,
that.
Owen and that dude, they were
Because
coming
I
off
had
that
to, I had
fucking.
to
Yeah,
run
no.
the other direction. with
Oh
the
no,
camera.
and that's when I told Rebecca, I was like, if we're mic'd, I was like, it just picked me up. Because when that kid grabbed his leg and started running toward the edge of the stage, I really thought they were getting ready to end up in Justin's
too.
parents' lap. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
You see Pops when he moved, he'd be like,
Yeah, he had the kid asleep.
dumbass.
Okay, this is.
Where's the boats?
you did a great job.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah, Lucas
Luke
killed.
Dog, you did great. All the kids was back and forth, phenomenal. I loved it because everybody's like, oh. And then the first two went, and they were like, oh shit, this is jujitsu. And it
Yeah.
just
They
escalated
were
from
going
there.
hard.
Great. And they're buddies.
Lucas had like about the most professional fucking walkout though.
Dude, you seen him shook it out. He's like,
Oh,
So
wait,
good.
hold on, wait a minute, hold
I
on.
need that song, by the way.
You got to see the video.
oh shit, you got it on
Oh,
video.
Amber got a video of
Did
it.
Lily end up walking out?
Yeah.
Because I didn't
Yeah.
even
And
see
then
it.
she got a hug, and then he went
Oh, yeah.
on stage. I was like, all right, bro.
You got to see this video. Everybody crowd around. You got to see his face. His face.
He was so serious?
Is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And I caught Smiley's eye because I couldn't see Lucas, but I saw Smiley in the crowd, and Smiley's like, And
I was like, all right, I'm proud.
All right, buddy.
I told him too. I was like, don't you walk out
Yeah,
till
pretty flat.
your song hits. When you're ready.
That kid's
such a thug.
He is such a.
Dude,
Do you
hood
remember
and
when
everything.
you went to competition, how nervous you were and stuff? Can you believe how far you've come? I was so proud of you.
Yeah, I think I'm just.
You didn't look like you were nervous at all.
All about
Stone Cold Killer.
about it.
Oh, there's your girl.
I'm using my ultimate whiz.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
Like Riz, like reminds me of like cheese and crackers or something.
That's Wiz, not Riz.
That's Ritz, definitely.
That's what it is. You got the wrong Such a little gangster.
He was so
No, this
serious.
kid. What did he write a report on when he was going to challenge Gordon Ryan?
Yeah,
when he got
big
older
deal.
because of his age.
About how he was,
yeah,
his
this
dream
is
was
like
to
this
grow
is
up,
like
and he was, when he turned 18, he was going to do ADCC, and he's going to like make it all the way to championship, and he's going to be the one to dethrone Gordon Ryan.
I would love
And
it.
I was like,
How old is that motherfucker gonna be?
and
my
Luke's 9. I mean, Gordon, I think is. I don't even think
He's
Gordon's
27.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
So Gordon will be in his mid-30s.
I don't think he's 30 yet.
No,
No,
he's like
he's
He's like
27, 28.
yeah. So he'll be in his mid-30s by the time Luke's 18 and can do, can be in the adult
So Luke,
class.
we're gonna start feeding you steroids now.
Yeah.
Like just microdose.
We're gonna have you
Yeah.
on so much shit by the time you
Dude,
make it to
Fuck
18.
microdosing.
Did
We
you
don't make him a
see-
trend, baby.
Bro, did you
Regular
see when
dosing.
he had to come off for that surgery?
Oh yeah,
he's-
he-
Oh my, dude, he was like your size, smart.
yeah.
Bro,
With a big ass head.
yeah.
Big ass head, his damn beard.
He's such a thug, though.
But look, I'll tell you
He's the only
too,
guy that'll call his submission.
he wasn't eating.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that
He
was.
couldn't eat.
I should.
And it wasn't even like I don't even think he
When
called
I go
armbar
against
like he
Gordon,
called that that fucked up armbar thing he does.
Yeah, well, no, he gave. I can't remember who was he fighting. That big dude out of.
I want the crown.
But his most recent one?
No, the one before.
I mean,
The
I have
when he
to
really, like blew everybody's mind because he
Nicky
handed
Rod?
them a note. No,
Oh,
he handed them a note and he called triangle, but he also called like which arm was gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
Like how
I'm
he
telling
was
you,
gonna
Gordon
get-
Ryan
Yeah.
is a freak. Like,
I actually thought this last call was kind of funny because he didn't just call the armbar. He said, "Hey, I've got a great armbar educational out tomorrow."
yeah.
well, he does this armbar that Donaher told him like is not a legitimate like armbar because he like does it from some weird angle where he traps your shoulder and then he bends it back. It's so weird the way he does it. And then he would like prove Donaher. He's like, oh no, I can do it and make people tap.
Bro, he's playing chess. Everybody else is playing checkers. Like, I'm not trying. Like, there's some good jiu-jitsu guys like Greg Jones, Nicky Rod, all them dudes from B Team, but he's playing chess. Everybody else is playing checkers.
when he slapped Andre Galvo and Andre Galvo went back to Jesus, that shit was so funny. He's fussing at him. Oh, Jesus.
I thought they were about to do combat jiu-jitsu.
Yo,
for a minute.
for real. I
I'm
was
telling
like,
you, you can tell when Gordon's like ready to get serious, but because man, when he'll go to lock up and he does that club right on the back of your neck, and you just see people.
He said that before. He's like, "When you feel my grips, you'll know you messed up."
you see how, like,
But here's the thing, like I let Luke watch the fight pass with him and Nicky Rod.
Yeah.
And
Nicky Rod broke his ankle.
And Gordon just sat on his ass and just scooted around the entire time, and Luke was so upset he got him walked out of the room. Luke's
Attaboy.
Luke's like butt scoots for pussies in the left.
Exactly.
Please use that line if you JV him. Like, that would be so great.
yeah,
Just get down his ear and be like, butt scoot pussy.
I didn't realize how big he is until they posted, I guess it's in Hawaii, with Jason Momoa, who's a giant
Yeah.
human, and they're the same size. I
Bro,
was
that's
like,
He's
literally you.
oh shit.
Yeah, it's
No.
Bro, that's literally you.
Not anymore, dude.
Well, he cut his hair off.
Well,
man.
And he's got 5 inches on me,
Coach Aquaman.
40 pounds, but yeah, I did not realize it was that big. So I guess Nicky Rod's that big too.
Nicky Rod's
Big as hell too.
Nicky Rod's
No,
bigger than him.
I got so
I need
mad that
Nicky Rod to
literally
quit telling everybody he's
cried. Like,
natural.
I started crying. when he was
What?
I think he is.
No, fuck yeah. If he's natural, then I shit rainbows and unicorns.
Okay, here's the thing. Did y'all see him his freshman year in high school? Have y'all seen that picture?
Well, no, you're right.
Bro, he was a giant human being. Okay. Like,
Did
to
you see
be
the
real,
thing
like,
that Gordon posted
like,
about,
dude, some people, like, okay, here's the thing with Gordon. This is what always makes me think people ain't natural. Gordon used to look like
Right.
Smiley.
Yeah.
Or, Callie will say. And then he gained 100 pounds of lean muscle overnight.
Yeah.
I find a hard time believing that.
Yeah.
But bro, I can't remember what his exact weight was, but dude, Nicky was wrestling his freshman year at 85.
185.
At 185.
What's he weigh now?
230.
Jesus. Yeah. He gained
That's
it.
different.
Well, it's you might have a point. Kayla Harrison who fights for the PFL?
Yeah.
She's a true 155er with abs, right? And everybody's like, she's on it because she's got big. If you look at her at 12,
Yeah.
she was monstrous. And then I think a lot of it has to do with, she said she didn't want to cut weight. I think I could be wrong, I think one of her coaches was Jimmy Pedro, who's incredible. He's U.S., team for judo and all that. But he said then they get stronger. So when somebody's never on a weight cutting program, they're in an Olympic program and they're eating right and lifting and they already have genetics.
Yeah, they're gonna get big.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the episode she was on? They were a really nice dinner.
Oh, and she kept tossing Mirth.
Yeah,
at
Merck,
their table.
Merck kept tickling her in front of people, and she was launching him with judo
Oh, yeah.
throws. And everybody was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
That's so.
I'm telling you right now, if I ever decided to compete, you will all immediately know. Because I will take privates and nobody will see me for about 2 or 3 months, and then one day I'll roll in here.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna start juicing.
Oh no, I'll be on the gas. I'll come in and everybody be like, "The fuck's the new guy?" Be like, "Oh no, that's Eric."
I'm not gonna tell anybody I get rich, but there'll be hints.
Oh, there'll be hints
Same way if I ever got on steroids. After my fight career's over, I'm gonna walk in here looking like Chad Mendez.
I'm telling you right now, when I get my black belt, I'm gonna paint my entire house black. I ain't gonna tell nobody I got a black
With
belt.
a red strip down the side of it?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell nobody I got my black belt, but you'll know.
Did he become a Satanist? No, he's got his black belt.
Motherfucker got
Wait, I gotta go back to the bike thing for a minute because I can't get off at 40 miles an hour down a hill through the woods.
Could you
and
imagine
trees
if
in the way.
Cam was on the gas riding that bike? He might hit 80
That'd be insane.
on the trail.
How do you there's no point where you're like,
fuck this.
yeah, right? You gotta be an adrenaline junkie, legitimately.
I mean, we pre-ride most stuff before we race it.
But there's no point you're like, I'm gonna be fast.
I mean, there's definitely points where I'm not so much the speed, because if I'm hitting those speeds, it's usually on easier trails. Yeah, where it's just come out of a turn and straight down, just fucking let the brakes go and
For
lean
if
back.
anybody's watching, Cam is a professional, what do you call it?
Mountain biker.
Mountain biker, right? Not spandex wearing road guy. He flies down the mountains in between trees. He does both. My bad. He still wears spandex. So
Wait a minute, you have to have a license for that?
yeah, he's a legit professional.
Yeah, because then every redneck in Gaston County be like, "That sounds fun."
It's fucking intended. I've done it before.
I mean, I would do it.
Every hillbilly in Gaston County out there with a fucking puffy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take anybody up to Wilson's unless they've been riding for a bit, because there's no cell phone service up there.
Dude, I just want to watch. I didn't get to go to the last. I want to watch because it's insane. And then when you see, because I was like, oh, he races on the road, and he's like, no, he goes on the mountains. I pulled up my Red Bull app, and I was like, oh shit, that's fast.
There's a fun, O-Ram's my favorite race in the area. It's Old Fort area. But there's a great, they call it Heckle Hill or something like that. Everyone crowds, and you gotta walk like 1.5 miles into the woods to it, but it's the hardest descent in it.
Okay.
It's a 45-minute descent from the top of Mitchell to Old Fort, essentially.
Yeah, we used to bear hunt up there. That's rough.
How
They don't do trail maintenance because they can't. You just
all that
walk up in
wall
there.
and everything.
But,
how sore are you afterwards? 'Cause it's got to be beating you to
after
death.
O-Ram, yeah. It took me 6 hours and 20 minutes to do O-Ram.
Damn.
See, in my head,
What'd you say?
I think it would be a lot of fun to just mountain bike. But then I also think about all the effort that I have to put into pedaling the bike up a hill. And I think about all the times I've gone backpacking and how much effort is required just to walk, much less have to pedal like a whole thing.
You definitely have to work up to Pisgah. But there's trails like Mountain Creek and Cheryl's Ford they just opened.
No, I'll take my chances walking.
Dude, I wouldn't even, if I'm getting ready to get attacked by an animal, I would contemplate my chances of victory before I would take off fucking running. That is how much I hate running. I hate it. I do it when I gotta get ready for a competition. I don't mind rolling here. I don't mind sprinting, but running, fuck that shit.
We used to run a lot when we first started.
No, she used to run a lot. I ran one time with her and said, "Fuck
Oh
that."
no! If you ever see me running,
Yeah, we would do the circuits
outside of like racing the children
or
or something for shits and giggles. But if you ever see me actually just like full on running, especially outdoors, you better start running too, because there is 100% something is chasing you.
For everybody that don't know, when we did the whole fighter tryout things, all of us are running. We had to run like 2 miles and then do sprints. Yeah, well, we figured, our coaches would either wait there or, run with us. No. Him and Pops got in the Jeep and was eating Reese Cups and drinking RC Cola.
No, I am Monster.
A Monster, yeah, appreciate that.
I play music.
And was just, falling like,
we
run faster!
We were in the front.
I stood on the sidewalk with my Snickers bar and my Monster was like, "You guys are doing great."
Pop said,
"It's really hot out there. You guys look really
I could
hot."
have killed y'all.
Pop said, "You gonna run with him?" I said, "Fuck no."
Still, the funniest thing was Bryson throwing up.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
He was running just.
Dennison in flip flops is pretty damn funny.
That was a good one,
He
too.
ran in flip flops.
He ran a mile and a half in flip flops, and then he sprinted in flip flops. Because I was like, everybody bring their shoes, and he was not gonna not do it. So obviously his feet were like completely looked like a blister.
Yeah.
So that's
So
why
not
you were
only-
like you're in.
And then, and then he taped his fucking feet up and finished the fighter tryout.
Yeah.
If that's not hard, like I was like, yeah, Dennis. Yeah.
No shit.
I was like, holy shit.
I ran it with a fucking 40-pound vest. So.
Yeah.
You did run with a 40-pound vest.
That was impressive.
I also smoked your ass.
No, you didn't. I was behind you.
Bro,
Right?
I was really surprised.
I waited for you after the first one.
Because Jason was getting it out.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
He's right
Yeah,
next
he
to
was the
Gavin
only
and-
coach in Hamlin's.
Yeah, I'll never run with y'all. Y'all go fuck yourselves. I did enough running.
I mean, I'll walk while you guys run, and
We're just
I won't even walk.
like 2 hours later, I'll finish the second lap.
If you get me one of those,
Segways?
yeah, I'll segue the shit out of it with y'all, but I'm not running.
I run once a
That's
week.
not a Segway.
Do you really? So I will run.
I know the difference.
Yeah. We said Segway.
Yes.
But in my head, I thought hoverboard would be funnier.
Dude, I want a one wheel really bad, but I know.
Dude, those motherfuckers go
You
fast.
seen the ones that go like 30? I looked at one, Rebecca looked me straight in the face and
I seen it.
I rode one that rides 30, and dude, I about wrecked that thing like twice. Well, then it was Abby's uncle's. Well, dude, then Abby's uncle
That's what
got
their
on
camp
it.
was.
Hey, and he's going down like, how the wet sand's on the side? He's going down that wet sand. Somebody had a Dotson out there, a little weenie dog, and it started chasing after him. Well, dude, he like guns it on this thing, and some kid had dug a sand mound or whatever.
Shit.
And next thing you know, you just see Pete.
I seen a dude go through Uptown on one of those things, and he was hauling
Oh, yeah,
ass up the sidewalk, and I was like, please crash, please crash, please crash.
That's what, dude, like,
Nothing makes me want to see you crash more than when you're being an asshole zigzagging with those stupid
do a
scooters.
good old Big Daddy and just throw the fucking stick out in front of
Dude,
you.
hey, I watched a dude and his girlfriend on one of those stupid green scooters in Uptown come flying up the road, and I was standing out there, my boss was smoking, and I was like, they're gonna crash. And he's like, you think so? And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, because she's unstable as hell. You see her back there the whole time like this, just holding on for dear life. And I was like, he's going to take a turn here in a second. I was like, one of them's eating it. And sure as shit, she pointed, and I was like, oh, you just fucked up. And he was like, oh no. And next thing you see, all you see is her go right in the middle of Tryon. And I was like, oh, it finally happened.
Did she get up?
And he was like, are you going to check on her? I'm like, fuck no. I was like, I'm trying to look for my phone. I'm going to record this shit.
World star.
Dude, we need cameras up in this motherfucker. That'd be some funny shit.
Yeah, that'd be calm.
There's a perfect.
Fucking Caleb breaking her toe. Oh my god, dude.
I would have loved to have seen that.
She went like full body flat on Carson. It was just like, put it back, put it back.
Well, that's gangster though. You're talking about snapped her toe to where it was looking the other way, right? Completely bent out.
Rebecca pulled it.
There's like,
Come here, Mac. Come tell the story.
She's ordered pizzas.
Kayla's toe. about the positions and
That motherfucker
yeah,
was
tell how
like,
gangster it was.
It was so gangster. She was like in the middle of a transition, going like, I don't know. She was like going into side control. Yeah. And she's like, somebody fix it. What was she saying?
oh, I heard a fucking pop. I heard the pop because it called
And I
me.
was just like, what? Like, we couldn't figure out what she was saying. And I looked down. Yeah, put it back. And her pinky toe was sideways.
Oh.
But let me tell you this.
Oh, that
not
shit's
ever
the
did
worst
she give
one,
up
too.
position. She just kind of transferred it over to like a diaphragm, like hold down kind of thing. And then me, who has the weakest stomach ever, I just like closed my eyes and held my breath. I was like,
That's all you can do.
and then
After
she
class, I poured it 3
immediately,
more fucking times.
then she immediately like went back to like hard rolling because we were rolling for strike.
Not her strike. Her strike was next
Yeah.
class, right?
No, yeah, but she was not going to give up her position for her broke toe.
Yo, I text
Not
her.
me. I'd be crying. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry.
Didn't she fight like what? You fight like 10 fucking people for your strike? I text her last.
Yes, and then she had a fight for her own strike.
And then I text her last night, Eric. I was like, congratulations.
I don't know who it is, but you don't-
She's like, we'll see you in the morning. I was like, they're coming in. Damn.
That's how you get diseases.
What's he trying to do? Play with a homeless person?
No, he's trying to drink a random bottle of water that he found that it might be water.
Might be a homeless person.
Might be a homeless person's. Could be vodka. Who knows? All right, let's start winding this thing down.
Okay, can I tell one story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is like way off of left field. I just feel like it's a good story to tell. So we was bear hunting, right?
Right.
And we used to go down there to the coast. It was me and some Jackson boys. I'm not gonna say their exact name. And then
I know the voice.
yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we was down there. Well, we met up with these dudes. They live in the mountains, and we met them bear hunting up there in the mountains. And they started coming down the coast with us because there's more bears down there. Well, one of them's name is Jerry Boone, and the other one's name is Daniel Boone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we get down there, and they drove Jerry's truck. Well, they got a double-decker dog box. They have one dog box on the back of the truck, and they have so many damn dogs, they put another dog box on top of it and ratchet strapped it to the thing. Damn. Right? So we cut on the daggum game land, and we jumped the bear. They hit the track. Well, they run it through like another section of game land through a different block, and then they go in to some private. Well, here's the road. Right, here's the road, and the other side's game land, and the other side's private, so we can't go in there. And we was sitting there, and we pull up there, we was just gonna catch our dogs when they come through or whatever, because we figured the bear had done crossed. Well, then we start hearing it, and you could hear something coming like before the thing. Well, daggum, Daniel jumps on top of the double-decker dog box. Well, they're parked behind me and John, right? And we're sitting there. Daniel's on top of it. Jerry gets in. He's flying down the middle of this, this is a main road, like flying down it in reverse, trying to cut the bear off. And daggum, Daniel's sitting up there with the heater waiting on the bear to cross. Anyway, the bear ends up getting by us and they didn't get shot at. We go over there, we're like, Daniel, this is a public road. Like, there's private land on both sides. We were like, what are you thinking? Like, you can't shoot the bear when it gets on this side of the road. Can't shoot the bear when it gets on this side of the road. He's like, the damn yellow line's public, ain't it? I was like, fair enough. I reckon, yeah.
Why'd the bear cross the
I
road?
reckon the road is public. That was so, I wish I'd have had a camera, because he's literally standing on top of it. Like, the dog box is over the cab height, and he's just standing on it, holding on to the front with a shotgun in his hand. Oh, it was great.
Tell me he wears a coonskin cap.
Dude, when he was in high school, he would stay up all night coon hunting, right?
Right.
Well, he was fell asleep in class or whatever, and the teacher was like, Daniel, get up. And he finally got up, and she was like, why you can't stay awake? He's like, I've been up coon hunting all night, I'm gonna be honest. And this dude pulls coon feet out of his pocket.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he had 4 coon feet in his pocket. And they ended up sending him home. It was, yeah.
I guess that's like, a doctor's note.
I reckon, dude.
Some Louisiana shit.
Oh, dude, they feel so good. Dude,
During my Aunt Jerry, she was like,
And-
oh, here, Lily. And it was like an actual
Bruh.
man, they don't drink, they don't smoke.
earlier that day.
They just raise hell. They don't drink, they don't smoke. They love killing stuff. That's their thing.
I mean,
We were.
They good people, but they just, If you're a bear, it's bad enough.
See, that's my fear is that the first time I ever really hunt as an adult, I'm gonna kill something and I'm like,
Oh shit.
We're doing our best.
Yo, think about it. Joe Rogan started hunting, what, like 5 years ago? Yeah, he's like an
Something like
avid
that.
hunter.
Yeah.
Yo, we was down there in
Okay,
Louisiana.
granted, Cameron Haynes takes him like
Cameron
Well,
Haynes and Steve
Hunter
Rinella.
Peeler's gonna take me. I
like
ain't
Joe
sure
Rogan
it
is
is.
like the best hunter in the world. I don't know.
So I'm gonna shoot all kind of stuff because you put me on it.
Fair.
But we was
Like,
down
I'm
in
gonna run
Louisiana.
some dogs, but I can't sit in the trees now.
No, you imagine me sitting still for
No, I
more than
gotta
30
take it.
seconds and not saying fuck? No, it's probably not gonna happen, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna call a deer and fuck, fuck, fuck. You know, we were down there in Louisiana, and she had his Aunt Jerry, right? It's like 4 foot tall, crazy old lady. She looked at Lily. Lily was not old enough to talk, and they were dancing down there because they do everything outside. She goes, "Here, darling." It hands her something, and she looks at me and she goes, "I'm gonna go check on that bastard I live with, her husband." And so she takes off, and I look, I was like, "What you got, Lily?" And she holds it up as a rabbit's foot. And I'm not talking about a fucking keychain rabbit's foot.
Yeah, it's like a.
I'm talking about like snapped off, was laying on the ground with a bone sticking out. Lily's just holding it like, what is this? It's like, God.
That's good. That is awesome.
Something down there.
Dude, mountain people and coast people, they fit some dozen. Which we did used to go down there to like High County and we'd go spotlighting down there because it's legal until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we'd go shine them big game lamp fields and when possums and stuff was running through, we'd catch them and put them in the people's mailboxes.
You told me about that.
Yeah, we caught some and the dude like cross-lined Corey on their commercial fishing net, so he caught all the fish before Corey did, and it was kind of like he wasn't mad about it, but it was like really.
Wait, was that the time you sent me and you just had that possum? Like, it was
Yeah.
just a calm possum?
Yeah, well, dude, we went and caught like 4 possums, and I ain't talking about that little one. Like these was like possums, boy. Well, we put them in a daggone crab trap, and just put them in the middle of their boat, but we tied it like real tight on the thing before we put them in there, and we tied it to their to the steering wheel. So the only way they could get the steering wheel loose where they could move it is
To let the possum
possums out. Oh, dude, it was, and they shit all in their boat. Dude, it was funny. God, it was funny.
Also, why I can't be trusted to ever go hunting because I will find random things and I will end up getting myself lost or eaten by a
Look
bear
at
or
this
some
flower.
shit. No, so
Fucking climbing this tree.
so let me since we're having story time.
Eric's a camper, y'all.
Yeah, so I'm like super survivalist.
Right.
Like I've never freaked out in the woods, not once, not ever, until this last trip that I went on. So what happened is, here's what I do when I backpack. I go into this, Will and some of the guys call it meander mode, where I just walk real slow and I start looking at shit and I'm like, oh man, look at this fucking tree. Hey, look at these flowers. Holy shit, is that a bear over there? And God help us all if I find a side trail because I'll disappear for hours.
Side quest.
Oh yeah, like, because I have to know what's on the other end of that damn trail. Like, it could be a water fountain, it could be a fucking dead end, it could be a homeless
Could be a
person.
water
Who knows?
fountain.
Could be a water fountain. Could be a waterfall.
It could be
Could be an actual water fountain. Who knows? Could be Smiley just laying there like, paint me like one of your French girls.
What the fuck are you smoking in these woods, bro?
Good stuff. I go with Christian dudes. I'm not allowed to do drugs and apparently say cuss words.
That's a hard trip.
So that's why I've been banned from future trips. I think. 'Cause I was letting it fly. So anyway, so we're on this trip, and my fucking water filter decides to just take shit on me and stop working. Night 1, and so I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna bootleg and just use everybody else's water filter. I ain't got a choice. So I fill up all my water bottles. Day 2, we have to trudge through this fucking creek like twice. And I'm too lazy to take off my boots, and I'm like, well, they're waterproof, but it's not going to do me no good when the shit's up to my knees. I'm like, but fuck it. Walk through, because I'm not going to stop to roll up my pants. No, that's gay. But so anyway, after lunch, I go into full-on meander mode again, and we're on this trail where there's like 10,000 side trails that like they're just walking right by, and I'm like, oh well, fuck you guys. I'm going to see what kind of cool shit's over here. And so I'm side trailing it. Well, there's this fucking ridge, and it's called like Heartbreak Ridge or Regret Ridge or some shit. But it's just straight down. I don't hike with the poles.
Right.
Because poles are for pussies.
You don't see
I agree on that one.
Yeah. I don't use the poles because poles are fucking stupid. So I'm coming down this ridge and I got tired of like Dylan, you know, trying to like slow this. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna billy goat this shit. Yeah. I turned sideways and started. I caught some damn rock and my ankle went. I went down on my ass and slid about 10 yards down this damn mud hill. Thought I blew out my ankle. I laid on my backpack and I said so many cuss words. And meanwhile, like, because I've side trailed it, these fuckers are long gone. I have no idea where they are. I get up and I'm like, I'm testing. I'm like, all right, I can walk on it. Cool. So I take off walking and then it dawns on me like, fuck, I'm almost out of water. And I was like, well, they're gonna link up with me at a water crossing here in a minute. Get on the trail, start walking. And the blazes change. I was like, well, fuck, that's inconvenient. Because I was following this one set of blazes, but I knew the blaze was gonna change eventually. Problem is, the blaze changed to this white blaze. I don't know if you've ever seen certain pine trees. Their bark looks white. So you can imagine, I get down near the lake, all the tree bark looks white. I'm trying to find white blazes in this overgrown ass trail. By this point, I'm totally out of water, dehydrated, my ankle hurts, and I'm mad as fuck. Like, I am so angry. Like, I'm cussing, and I'm walking, and I'm trudging through this narrow ass overgrown trail, and I'm swatting them dandelions and shit. Yeah, kicking shit. Yeah, I kicked a tree at one point because I'm standing there staring at it, and I'm like doing like this number to see if it's paint, and I'm like, I don't know if it's blaze. I've determined at one point I'd lost the trail, and I was like, this is how I'm gonna fucking die. Like, it never crossed my mind. The lake is right there. I have plenty of shit to cook. I have a heater, I have a stove. I'll just go collect water out of the lake and I'll cook it. It would have dawned on me about 15 minutes in. But in that moment, I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. This is how I die. I make it, and I walk a little further, and the trail's just gone. And I was like, I grabbed my damn phone, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I see I have one bar service. I send to Amber this long ass text. Like, I just want you to know I love you. Tell the kids that I love you.
I bet she was freaking out.
Oh no, she never got it. It never sent. Thank God. Because in that text, about halfway through this long ass wall of text that I managed to thumb out, about halfway through, I go from I love you and tell the children that I love them to I'm gonna fucking kill these motherfuckers when I find them. I'm gonna kill every one of them. I'm gonna drown them in the fucking lake. Like, I was so angry that they left me with no water. And then I'm like, send. And I take off walking. I'm like, well, fuck it, if I'm gonna die, I'm going out in one of those like Blaze of Glory, like Discovery Channel stories. I'm gonna go find a bear to fight. And I just take off walking. Eventually, I come around the bend and I see these motherfuckers on the other side of this bridge. They're like, hey!
These fools
Just start storing rocks out and recording that shit.
Oh my God, the look. I stood on the other side and they're waving and shit and they're like happy to see me. And I was like,
I hate you guys.
Just full sprint clothesline all over.
oh no, I started out and Will is standing at the other side of the bridge. Now what y'all don't know about me is I'm terrified of heights. Terrified. This bridge is way high.
Noted.
Way high.
We got midgets, we
And,
got
and,
fucking...
and I'm eyeballing this bridge as I'm walking up on it, and I'm hobbling, and I'm like, motherfuckers, you sons of bitches. I make it to the edge of this bridge, and Will starts like he's coming out to the bridge, like he's gonna help. But it's one of those suspension bridges, so like every step, it's just like this.
Motherfucker, you stop moving.
And I looked at him, and I was like, the fuck on the other side? And he's like, I'll help you. And I was like, no, you won't. Go.
I've made it this
Next thing I know, this motherfucker's at the end like this. And I was like, I'm gritting my teeth. I take off in a power walk across that thing. By the time I make it to the end, they're all standing there and they're like, are you all right? And I'm like, fuck y'all. I slammed my pack down. I was like, where the fuck are we sleeping tonight? I set up my tent. I cooked my food. I went to bed. And I was so tired, I didn't take my pants off. I didn't do nothing. I laid there and farted on myself all night because I ate that dry freeze food. and because I farted on myself and it was wet ass farts, my butt cheeks rubbed together all night. And I rubbed my ass crack raw. By the time I made it home, I had to coat my ass in Aquaphor. And I left a big ass grease stain in my favorite gray sweatpants. I came home and I was like, Amber, can you look at my ass? And she's like, what did you do? And I was like, long story. I was like, but it ends with wet farts and I refuse to take my pants off.
I mean, I don't know, like,
took his pants off down to the knees, bro.
That story took a hard left.
That was.
You thought it was going to end with murder, it ends with a chapped ass.
That is the finale.
And now you know the definition of, so what's chapping your ass?
Aquaphor and ass
Why your
chaps.
khakis are stained.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah, he topped mine double decker.
Yeah, you can't fuck with that. That's it. That's he just.
The whole
That was it.
mountain goat.
He said his ass.
I can just see her.
He said, I started mountain goat in sideways.
Oh man, I'm telling you, by the time I slid to the bottom of that dirt ass hill, I had said something, I made up new cuss words. I'm pretty sure I said cuss words in Arabic.
Hey,
I think I may or may not have caused
insulted somebody's goat or something.
I think I may have started a fucking jihad or some shit. I'm got mad as fuck. Oh, I'm telling you right now, the three of them, just so you know, in the event one of the three of you sees this close to not making it out of those woods, all of you.
Never you.
Sounds like all four of y'all.
No, listen, I left. I made it to the next day. I got up, and they were like, "Oh man, we're gonna go stay at this place. We're gonna look at these fucking waterfalls. It's gonna be great." I made it to my truck, and I told them, I was like, "If I make it to my fucking truck and I'm still alive," I said, "I'm taking this wet ass clothes off.
Driving home naked.
I'm getting my fucking." No, I had sweatpants and shit in the truck waiting for me. Like I was smart. I had my fucking Crocs and sweatpants and a hoodie.
That was smart.
And I was like, I'm telling you right now, I said, if I make it to my truck and I'm still alive, I said, I'm gonna piss in this parking lot. I said, because I'm not going in that fucking Porta-John again. I said, I'm gonna put on my clothes. I said, I'm gonna get naked right in front of God and everybody. And I said, and then I'm gonna get my fat ass back in my truck. I said, and I'm gonna drive down that fucking mountain. And I said, and don't y'all talk to me for at least a week. I said, because I haven't decided if you're gonna live or die yet.
Fair point.
And when I got to my truck, that's exactly what I did. I fucking stripped down right there in the middle of the parking lot. Took
And
a
then they
piss.
wrecked you.
No.
Oh my God.
No. And they were
She
like,
said he stinks way too bad.
and they were, no, I was this close because I was coming down the mountain just in time for kids class. I was this close to randomly showing up.
You wrecking all the fucking kids.
And I stunk.
Who's fighting the adults tonight?
I smelled so bad, and I told Amber, and she's like, why don't you stop by? And she's like, Luke would love that. And I was like, Amber, if you smelled me right now,
You would gag.
I was like, the minute I come in that door, people would be like, and just fall out. I was like, there'd be people passed out everywhere. I was like, I should do it. Show up, armbar kid, put my ass right in their face. Like, you like that, little boy?
That's gonna be
We're
cut
gonna
out.
cut that out.
Cut that part.
Hard fuck.
Yeah, just know I smell terrible, and that's why I didn't come.
Don't feel bad, Eric. I say all kind of fucked up shit in boxing. I don't even recognize I say it. And the boys are like, do you realize what you just said? I'm like,
It's like those wrestling videos that we send each other. Where it's
Yes.
like the times they say weird shit. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
yeah, that
It's like,
shit's hilarious.
Pause.
oh man, look. I don't know which one of y'all.
Oh,
did
it's
that.
Papa John's, come.
All right. Thanks for watching.
See y'all.
Ready, break.